All right, so for the second set, what we're going to be doing is some stool step ups. So it's going to be like this. Step. With the non-stepping foot, you're going to reach up and back. Step up and back. And you're going to be doing 15 seconds on the same leg, and then I'm going to switch and do 15 seconds on my left, just like that. If you don't have a stool, you can also just pretend that you're stepping up. So step, like that. And you can use the chair for balance if you need to. The second exercise is going to be similar, but what we're going to be doing is a lateral version. So step and step off. Again, 15 seconds per side. Hold a chair if you need to. You can also do it without the stepping stool if you don't have one. Just kind of pretend you have one. So step up like that. And then the third exercise is going to be shuffle, 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 and hop side to side. So for advanced, you're going to shuffle, shuffle, hop. Shuffle, shuffle, hop. And you can hop for height if you want to challenge yourself a little more. If you're a beginner, don't do the hopping. So it'll be step, step, pretend to jump. So kind of stand up on your tiptoes. You can use a chair if you need to. So it could also look like this for beginners. Step, step, stand on your tiptoes. Step, step, stand on your tiptoes. Start off with 30 seconds of jumping jacks. If you need to, you can modify the jumping jacks like this without doing the hops. The second exercise that we're going to be doing is 10 seconds per way of hip circles. So a total of 40 seconds. And what you're going to do, you're going to hold on to a chair or something sturdy, and you're going to stand on one leg. So my left leg is planted, my right leg is elevated, and you're going to move your hip in a circle like this. So the first time is going to be towards your planted leg. The second way will be away from your planted leg, and then you'll repeat. So a total of 40 seconds, 10 seconds per way per side. And then the third exercise is called opening and closing the gate. So hold on for balance if you need to, but what it's going to be, you're going to go out and back, and then switch legs. So out and back. And then the fourth exercise is going to be 20 seconds of good mornings. So it's going to look like this. You're going to put your hands behind your head so that they're out wide. Your elbows are pointed in this triangle shape. And what you're going to do, I'll show you this way so you can see. You're going to have your legs just a little bit bent, not very much, just a very slight angle. And what you're going to do is you're going to bend forward while keeping your back in this straight shape, and then back. So you should feel a stretch in your hamstrings while keeping your back straight, kind of trying to imagine resting something on your back. So just like this. First superset, we're going to go through it 2 different times while resting about 20 seconds in between. The first thing that we're going to do is 30 seconds of the following. So jump, jump, hold on the right for about 1 to 2 seconds, and then repeat, jump, hold on the left for about 2 seconds. So it'll look like this. All right, and you can modify this by not actually hopping and holding a chair for balance if you need to. So it could also look like this, while also having a chair over here maybe to hold. So then, like this. The second exercise is going to be a little stool or a step, not very tall. You could have it a little higher if you're pretty advanced and want to challenge a little more. But what you're going to do is you're going to step on, step off, and you're going to try to get it quick if you're advanced. But if you're a beginner, it might also look like holding something for balance, stepping on and off slowly. So that'll be the second exercise. The third exercise is going to be a variation of either C skips if you're really advanced, just skipping if you're a beginner, or just marching in place, normal skips if you're intermediate, or just marching in place if you're a beginner. So this is a C skip, step, step, So the C skip looks like this. So what you're gonna do, all right, so the C skip is going to look like this. Hop, out, back in, switch, out, back in, switch, out, back in, switch, just like that. Also, if you're intermediate, you can just do skip in place like this, or again, if you're a beginner, it can be march in place. And then we will rest for 20 seconds between. Then we'll rest for about 15 more seconds. The first thing we're going to do is 30 seconds of squat jacks. So depending on your level, I'll show you the advanced first. So you're going to be in a squat position, pretty low if you're advanced, a little higher up if you're more intermediate or beginner. And if you're advanced or intermediate, you're going to do a jumping jack in a squat position. And if you're beginner, instead, you're going to step without the jumping. The second thing is going to be 20 seconds per side of the following. So you're going to lift your knee up, higher if you're more advanced, not super high if you're a beginner, could just be off the floor like this. You're going to lift it, hold it for about a second, and then you're going to point it out and then lift it again. If you need to, you can put it back here in between and then reset. Or you can try to stay balanced the whole time. So that'll be 20 seconds per side, like that. And then 20 seconds per side of this. Step, step, back to the middle, step, step, back to the middle. And the more advanced you are, you'll go quicker. If you're a beginner, you won't be doing the hopping, it'll just be the stepping. But if you're really advanced, it can be quick like that. So 2 times through, and we are going to rest for 20 seconds in between. So we'll go ahead and get started. You can also hold on to a wall in front of you for balance if you need to. All right, and then we're gonna rest for 20 seconds and then go through that one more time. this last set, we're just going to go through it one time. The first thing that we're going to do, if you're advanced or intermediate, we're going to be doing single leg hops on each foot for 20 seconds. If you're a beginner, what you can do is balance on the single foot for 20 seconds. So you can either hold onto a wall for balance or something like this, taking breaks as you need to for 20 seconds on each foot. And then the next thing, we're going to go straight into 20 seconds of butt kicks. So if you're an advanced, you can try to go quick. Intermediate, you might be more like this. And if you're a beginner, you won't do the hops. You'll just try to get as close to kicking your rear as you can. It might be something more like this if you're a beginner as well though. And then 20 seconds of high knees. So if you're a beginner or advanced, it'll be quick like this. Or if you're a beginner, you can also be just marching in place, putting your knee as high as you can. So just one time through all of those, 20 seconds each. We can go ahead and get started. Alright, and now we'll go straight into our cool down. So we're going to start off with 10, So we're going to start off with 10 seconds of leg swings for each side for a total of 40. 15 seconds per side of standing or kneeling hip flexor pulses. So here's the kneeling. You'll thrust your hips forward, hold for about a second, and return. You can also do that standing with a chair so that you feel the stretch in the leg that's more straight in the back. 20 seconds of knee cradles. So holding onto a chair if you need to. You'll take your front leg, rest it on your straighter but still bent leg, bend down, just like that. And then 15 seconds of a calf stretch per calf. So you can hold onto a chair like this. Your front leg is bent, your back leg is straight. So however you feel stretching your calf, you might want to bend it a few times, or you can just hold it just like that. So you can get started with the cool down.